or against Winnipeg this year. His second start, the Goldeyes beat him last week, so he's 0-1 with a lofty 14.54 ERA against him in those 4 previous appearances against Winnipeg this season. On the other side, Matt Jackson will get the start for the Winnipeg Goldeyes. And Matt Jackson, some AA, AAA experience. And for Jackson, he's been a real good pickup for the Winnipeg Goldeyes. 25 years old, from the great state of Louisiana, lives in Fort Wayne, Indiana now, and 6'4", 195 pounds. A right-hander is Matt Jackson. And for Jackson, he'll make his 6th start, 7th appearance, and he's 3-0 with a 3.31 ERA. And Matt Jackson, by the way, has not faced the St. Paul Saints this year. In 35 1/3 innings of work for Winnipeg, he's allowed 40 hits, 13 earned runs. He's walked just 4 and struck out 35. He's given up 3 homers in the opposition, batting .276 against him. Very good numbers for Matt Jackson, the tall right-hander, getting the start tonight, throwing out the first pitch against Billy Soule. So a couple of righties here tonight. If you're wondering, tomorrow it's Jason Jarvis for the Goldeyes against Fargo's Danny Gutierrez. Those are the probables for the game that starts a 3-game series between Winnipeg and their biggest rivals. Winnipeg wins tonight. That game will still mean something, and it will mean something to Fargo, because I'm sure Fargo would love nothing more than to officially knock Winnipeg out with a loss. Not lose to Winnipeg and Gary win a couple games in a row to knock down their magic number from 2-0, but beat Winnipeg to officially knock them out, even before maybe a Gary victory happens somewhere in northwest Indiana. We'll see what happens. It's still mathematically alive for Winnipeg, and I think the last couple of games are going to mean something here, and we'll see what happens. Stranger things have happened, as I said, over the top, and when we let off earlier tonight in our pregame show. Well, we'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap up our Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right of the ballpark. We'll do that with the morning line. We'll check the standings. And that South Division is still up for grabs, the only one. The wild card is still in play. We'll find out who is playing whom tonight. We do that after these on your home of your Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
So, will it be door number 1 or door number 2? Instead, why not ask,
is that the best you can do?
Get more than just a door. With Best Windows and Doors, you'll get a full door system. Choose the style, the glass, even whether you want it stained or not, and we'll put it together. So when it's time to decide on a door, be sure to ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes, TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right on the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, 889-2870, WinnipegInsuranceBrokers.com. Game number 97 And the Goldeyes have 3 more after this here tonight. Tonight still means something. I know it was a heartbreaking loss last night, but it still means something tonight. And if they win tonight, guaranteed, tomorrow will mean something as well. Winnipeg 53-43, St. Paul at 47-49. Goldeyes here at home, 4 games above 500 at 25-21. Their record on the road is better at 28-22, but they played, of course, more games on the road. They'll finish up with an equal number of games, 50 on the road, 50 at home by the time they're done this 7-game homestand on Monday night. Just before we have a look at what's going on around the league, we'll tell you about one score, a matinee today, the only matinee in baseball, American Association, and in the big leagues today. Philadelphia got by Chicago 6-5. And the Phillies rallied back from a 5-0 deficit. And Rhinos returned to Wrigley. So Ryan Sandberg returned to Wrigley, where they snubbed him, kept him in AAA in Iowa for many years, wanted the big job. They hired Dale Svem, and then they never gave him the job afterward either. And even when they were thinking about dumping Dale Svem. And he ended up going, I think, into Allentown, and in the Phillies system at AAA, and then got a bench coaching job there. And then, of course, when they fired Jerry Manuel, he was elevated to the manager's job. And in his return, a Hall of Fame second baseman for the Chicago Cubs, they did not want him to be the manager. He returns to Chicago, and his team rallies from a 5-0 deficit at Wrigley, a place that he called the friendly confines for many, many years. 6-5, the Phillies beat the Chicago Cubs today on the north side. Let's have a look at the morning line, brought to you by Assiniboia Downs for exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining. Do the Downs. Free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information this summer. Do the Downs. They have live racing Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights right through until the end of September. Well, the North Division has been cinched by Fargo for the 2nd straight year, and in the Central, Wichita clinched for the 3rd consecutive year. The only division in the American Association still up for grabs is the South. And Amarillo currently leads by half a game. Amarillo's at 51-45. Then Grand Prairie a half a game back with 3 straight wins. They are 51-46. They played one more game, have one more loss. And Laredo have dumped 5 in a row, but they're still within a game of tying Amarillo for that lead in the South. And they played 96. They have one more game in hand on Grand Prairie as well, and they are 50-46. So Amarillo, Grand Prairie, Laredo, with 4 games left on the regular season schedule on the calendar, are still vying for a South Division title. Amarillo, by the way, in Fargo tonight. That game means something for the Sox. Wichita is at Lincoln. Laredo in New Jersey. That's an interesting game tonight as well, especially for Laredo. Sioux Falls at Sioux City. Gary at Kansas City. We'll keep an eye on that game for sure, as we have for the better part of all of this week, save for Monday when the Goldeyes have the day off. And, of course, the Goldeyes, the reason we're keeping an eye on that game in Kansas City is Winnipeg 2.5 back of the Gary Social Railcats with 4 to play in the wild card chase. It's really a 2-team race, Winnipeg and Gary holding serve right now. Goldeyes have been introduced. They'll have white tops, white pants, back to the standard uniforms. The throwback uniforms have been put back into the closet for another year. And the Saints going with a gray top and a gray pant for the first time in this series, with St. Paul scripted on the front. Well, that'll do it for us here in the pregame show for Winnipeg Insurance. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Starting lineups and first pitch. It's the Goldeyes and the Saints, the finale of 4, coming up next on the other side of these on TSN 1290.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
On your last vacation, you took pictures on your smartphone, and the quality wasn't great. Your memories deserve better. You need the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 from Don's Photo. As the world's smallest and lightest digital SLR camera, you can take it anywhere. And though the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 is small in size, it's enormous in performance. Ideal for those stepping up from a smartphone or compact camera. Ask for the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 at a Don's Photo location or visit donsphoto.com. Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Wow, that was Sarah Luby with both the Star Spangled Banner and Oh Canada here tonight as we welcome you to downtown Winnipeg. Glad to have you along as we settle in for game number 4 of this final 7-game homestand and game number 4 of 4 between Winnipeg and St. Paul. Starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level here at Shaw Park, make sure to stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy Comfort Zones because each Lazy Boy Comfort Zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries located at 1425 Ellis for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. So game number 97, Winnipeg 53-43, and St. Paul 47-49. Matt Jackson gets the start, the right-hander, 3-0, 3.31 ERA, and he'll face a lineup for St. Paul that looks like this. Andy Hinkemeyer will lead it off. He's in center field. Dan Kazrowski bats second. He's at second. Out and right is Brandon Tripp. 18 home runs, 74 driven in. He'll hit third. Brian Burgamy, the hero for the Saints last night with his second home run of this series, third against the Goldeyes in the last, 7 games, is batting cleanup. He's a switch hitter. He'll be at first base. Joey Becker will be in short. He'll bat fifth. Donald Blunt will be out in left, batting sixth. In the bottom 3 for George Samus. The DH is Chris Manning. He'll hit seventh. Trevor Haregrove will be at third, batting eighth. And Jeremy Mayo will round out the lineup for the 47-49 Saints. And he'll bat ninth and catch. That lineup again, Hinkemeyer, Kazrowski, Tripp, Burgamy, the switch hitter, Becker, Blunt. The DH is Manning, Haregrove, and Mayo. So settle in here tonight on what is a nice, warm, humid night. A little bit of cloud cover coming in as we speak from the west, but I think we'll be all right here tonight. A little bit breezier than it has been the last few nights here as well. It had been very calm with that hot weather system that had rolled in and just kind of plunked itself right on top of the capital region here. And Andy Hinkemeyer will step in from the left-hand side, and tall, lanky Matt Jackson will rock, kick, and fire. And the first pitch is outside. We're underway right on time at 7:05 tonight. 5 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's ball 1 to Hinkemeyer. And tonight's opening pitch is brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. The 1-0 swung on and lined to center field for a base hit. So 2 pitches in, Hinkemeyer has a leadoff single, and Dan Kezrowski will be the batter. You can call toll-free today or any day to the Greenwood Inn and Suites, 888-233-6730. And Kezrowski will step in from the right-hand side. So a hit on the board already, 2 pitches in, underway at 7:05 Central tonight. And Kezrowski, right-handed batter, 5 hits and 12 trips in the series. And for Hinkemeyer, over at first, he is 6 for 13 in the series. And being held on by Ryan Skoma playing first base for the Goldeyes tonight. And Jackson will come set. And the first pitch is a pitch out, nothing on, ball 1. Our home plate umpire is Pat McLaughlin. He calls the balls and strikes. And he is the crew chief. Darius Gawney is over at first, and Sean Hicks is at third. No word on whether we have these gentlemen again for the weekend. And the final 3 games of the regular season against the Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks. So McLaughlin calling the balls and strikes. Gawney at first, Hicks at third. Our crew tonight, the 1-0. And a bunt pushed out toward the mound, picked up by Jackson, and he's going to throw to first. And they get Kezrowski on a sacrifice. It goes 1-3. And up to second safely is Hinkemeyer. 1 down for Brandon Tripp. Defensively for the Goldeyes tonight, Luis Allen, the other half of the battery. Ryan Skoma is over at first. Amos Ramon at second. Josh Mazzola at third. At short. Sharon Lancaster at third. And then Ray Sadler, Tyler Graham, and Phelan Lentini left to right in the outfield. So Kevin Mosquite, Jordan Gaida on the bench to start the game. Allen catching, Skoma at first, Ramon at second, Mazzola at short, DeCaster at third, Sadler, Graham, Lentini left to right in the outfield. Jackson will come set. Brandon Tripp from the left side, first pitch. Changeup is high, ball 1. Brandon Tripp batting .292, 18 homers, 74 driven in. He was 0 for 5 last night, and he hit into a double play. And 3 for 13 with 3 RBI in the series. Not a bad gathering tonight. The lights are on here. Sun is not a factor. 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Tomorrow against Fargo, Jason Jarvis versus Danny Gutierrez. And game 1 of that 3-game series. 2 balls and no strikes to Brandon Tripp. And Tripp back from that left side. Wide open stance. As open as you can get and still be within the white chalk lines on the left side batter's box. 2-0 is swung on and missed. Took something off of that. It's 2-1. As Tripp waved right through it. Hinkemeyer is over at second base. He is 0 for 1 on the base paths, but this is only game 10 for him, and Rick Forney was complimentary about Andy Hinkemeyer, saying he seemed like he has a plan at the plate. The 2-1 is high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Rick was talking about too many walks, free passes. Goldeyes only walked 1 last night, but they did give up 16 hits. 3 balls, 1 strike to Brandon Tripp. Jackson comes set to his belt. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. On an off-speed pitch again. And it's 3-2. Here in Winnipeg, we'll call it hazy skies. Some cloud cover. It is 29 degrees Celsius at game time. 84 Fahrenheit, humidity at 50%, wind is out of the south at 20, blowing from right to left. Strong breeze as we've had on this homestand. Jackson comes set. Checks the runner, Hinkemeyer at second. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and shot down the left field line into the seats. Look out. That's a foul ball, 3-2. So overcast 29. or 84 here tonight. Humidity at 50%. Wind is out of the south at 20 from right to left. Three balls, two strikes for Brandon Tripp. Right fielder. Runner at second base, one away, just underway here in the first. Game 4 of this series, the 3-2 pitch is just inside, I guess. I don't know where that missed, judging by the reaction of Jackson and Luis Allen. They thought it was a pretty good pitch. So it's a walk issued by Matt Jackson, puts 2 on for, guess who? Brian Bergamy, who homered last night. His only hit of the night was that 2-run home run in the top of the 9th off of Patrick Keating. Winnipeg went into the inning leading 6-5. They came out trailing 7-6. And for Bergamy, his second hit of the series, that was a multi-run home run. First pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. He had a 3-run shot on Tuesday night in a win for St. Paul. 0-1. Brian Bergamy, who has hit a home run in 3 games against the Goldeyes in the last 7 games between the two teams in the last week and a half. All 3 games, St. Paul's won. Change-up is swung on and fouled back, and that will get into the seats. And Sky Sweet then back down below. 0-2. So in each game that he's homered, 3 of them, St. Paul has won. 0-2 to Brian Bergamy, hitting .288. And this is his 21st game. How about this? He has 8 homers, 25 driven in the 20 previous games with St. Paul. Batting from the left side, 0-2. Change-up swung on and fouled back. We do it again. Pretty incredible numbers. I don't know if you would maintain the pace over the course of the 100-game schedule, but if you extrapolated them, of course, you could just take everything and times it by 5. You'd have 40 home runs, 125 RBI. Pitch is high, and the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and Luis Allen goes out to talk to Matt Jackson. And we have a little battery meeting there. I mean, the 40 home runs and 125 RBI, I mean, that's a major league season. Bergamy, 3 for 12 in the series this week. Runners at first and second for St. Paul. 1 out on a sacrifice. And Allen will get back into the crouch. Ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Curve a little high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll keep our eye again on that Gary, Kansas City game tonight. 2-2. Swung on and a bullet hit down the right field line, but foul. And it goes skipping into the grass berm area. 2 balls and 2 strikes. St. Paul last night beat Winnipeg 7-6, out-hit them 16-12. They made the 2 errors. And there was a total of 19 men stranded. The pitch swung on, fouled away left side, and out of play. Game lasted 3 hours and 41 minutes last night, and over 6,000 were here again. Probably in the 55 range here tonight, which would be the smallest crowd of the homestand so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is inside, 3-2, and Bergamy got hit. I think he got hit below the knee, maybe on the foot. And he gets hit by a pitch, and the bases are loaded here for St. Paul. So it's a hit by pitch. And Joey Becker, the batter. Hinkemeyer over to third. Tripp up to second. Bergamy over to first as a hit batsman. And Joey Becker, 3 for 5 last night. Drove in a run. He'll stand in from the right side. Batting .262. And Jackson in a jam here in the top of the first inning. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Becker, 4 homers, 38 driven in. We've documented over the course of the last 3 nights how St. Paul was decimated. The 1-0 is low and bounced in the dirt. And Luis Allen keeps that in front of him. 2 balls and no strikes. By departures of players, Ole Sheldon, Willie Cabrera with school commitments. Craig Brazel went to Japan. Brad Boyer sold to affiliated baseball. But they had a good lineup in June when the Goldeyes saw them. 17, 18, and 19 in St. Paul. 2-0 swung on, bounced up to second. Ramon to Mazzola for 1 and down to 1 for 2, just what the doctor ordered right there. It's an inning-ending double play that Joey Becker hits into, and it goes 4, 6, and 3. It couldn't have been hit any harder to help out the infield or any closer to Amos Ramon to start it. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Saints come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return in the bottom of the first on TSN 1290.
There once was a young boy named Eric who had a passion for trucks. Big trucks, little trucks. He loved them all. Who vowed one day trucks would be his life's work. And when he grew up, he bought some trucks. Lots of them. Tough, hard-working, shiny, silver trucks with big logos. You've seen them around. I know you have. Eric's so proud of his trucks, he carries a picture of them in his wallet. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Bottom of the first inning, Tyler Graham to lead it off. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike from Billy Soule. Getting a start again here. The St. Paul Saints, 3-2, a 7.74 ERA. And the pitch swung on and fouled back. Sky sweep back down below. And it's strike 2 to Tyler Graham. It's Graham, Ramon, DeCaster, then Skoma, Sadler, Mazzola, Harthur the DH, Allen, and Lentini. That's the order 1 through 9. Lentini batting 9th tonight. The 0-2 pitch swung on and bounced out toward third, and it's off the glove of Haregrove, who tried to cut off the shortstop Becker on the left side of the infield. And Graham across the bag without a throw on a Baltimore chop infield single. No score in the baseball game as we welcome you back to Shaw Park in the bottom of the first inning. Here's Amos Ramon. Quick update on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. Gary scores 2 in the top of the first in Kansas City and lead 2-0 with Kansas City coming to bat. Gary 2, KC no score in the first. And a throw goes over to first base, and Graham hops back in safely. Tyler, if you're wondering, is 29 of 38 on the base paths. Leads the team with the 29 steals. And Soul will come set to his belt. First pitch to Ramon is outside, ball one. Defensively tonight for St. Paul, Jeremy Mayo, the other half of the battery. Brian Burgamy is over at first holding on Graham. Dan Kezrowski at second. Joey Becker at short. Trevor Haregrove at third. The 1-0. Swung on, and that is blasted high, but not very deep, into center field. Hinkemeyer underneath it, and he'll reach up with one hand and make the catch. One away. And then Donald Blunt, the aforementioned Andy Hinkemeyer, and Brandon Tripp left to right in the outfield for the Saints. And Sharonda DeCaster, the batter. And DeCaster steps in from the right side. Had a home run last night. He was 1 for 3 with a walk. He was also hit by a pitch. Each team with one hit tonight. And Billy Soul will come set. First pitch. Fastball right down the chute for a strike. So Mayo catching, Burgamy at first, Kezrowski at second, Becker at short, Haregrove at third, Blunt, Hinkemeyer, and Tripp left to right in the outfield. The 0-1, runner bluffs, pitch is swung on, bounced out to short. Becker to second for one. Kezrowski's throw from second to one, a little high but pulled down by Burgamy, who kept his foot on the bag, and DeCaster hits into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play, and we're done through one. For the Goldeyes, no runs, a hit, nobody left. We'll go to the second. Home run inning is next. No score, TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
This summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meteor, full of the bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are good goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know a water saver shower head could save you as much as 50 liters of hot water during one 10-minute shower? And that a leaky hot water faucet in your home could be wasting enough energy to heat more than 10,000 liters a year? That's 40,000 glasses of water. Install a water saver shower head and fix leaky faucets. The savings will really add up. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Top of 2. No score. Welcome back to Shaw Park. My name is Paul Edmonds. Tim Debenham is our producer and operator back at our studios in South Winnipeg. And Brendan McGranahan helping us out on site. Donald Blunt, Chris Manning, and Trevor Haregrove. 6, 7, and 8 for the Saints against Matt Jackson. First pitch. Swung on. That's hit to the gap in left center, and that is going to get down and be taken on a hop by Graham. Rounding first, heading for second is Blunt. He slides in head first with a leadoff. First pitch swinging double. As the throw from Graham was a little bit back in behind the bag at second. No chance for a tag by Ramon. So leadoff double here. Second hit of the night for the Saints on Jackson. And Chris Manning, the batter. He did not play on Tuesday, but he is DH'd now the last 3 games. And he'll look down to Lamar Rogers coaching third. And then step in the right side batter's box. Second hit for St. Paul tonight, a single and now a double. And Donald Blunt is 6 for 14 in the series. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Hey, folks, dropping a Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard this long weekend and enter to win in the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning. It's De La Seigneurie and Bishop. You know where it is. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, and we pick your name that day, the 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. You'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports, but you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. And afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 204-255-7687. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, foul back to the screen, 2-1. Well, we had 2 home runs last night. Toronto Lecaster hit his 2nd of the year, and Josh Mazzola his 16th. And it made winners of Ron Wall and Jason Oglesby. Ron Wall and Jason Oglesby. You're our winners on the Home Run Sports home run inning tonight. On those home runs by DeCaster and Mazzola last night. 2-1, swung on and missed. And Manning late with that swing. And the count 2-2. So, Ron and Jason, you've got 30 days to contact Home Run Sports to claim your prize, which is a Easton prize package, on the Home Run Sports home run inning. We do it every game, top of the second, brought to you by Home Run Sports. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. 2-2. And Blunt jumping around off the bag at second. Jackson will step off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chris Manning. Jackson comes set. And the pitch. Swung on, hit down the first base line. Behind the bag to fielded Skoma. He does so, and he gives the stop sign to Jackson, makes the unassisted play. And Manning will move along the runner to third. So 1 down, and Donald Blunt advances to third base, and here's Trevor Haregrove. And Haregrove playing here for St. Paul in game number 23, hitting 149 of the year. No homers and 3 driven in. Right-handed bat. People still making their way to the ballpark tonight. Jackson will come set. First pitch, curve a little bit high, I guess. Ball 1. Haregrove, 2 for 9 in the series, and an RBI and a double last night. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, curve in there for a strike this time, 1-1. Sometimes with pitchers, well, it even happens with the fastball, but certainly with the breaking stuff, curveball, slider, it might take you an inning or so to find location. 1-1. And the squeeze is on. It's pushed up toward third on that bunt. It's picked up by Skoma. He applies a tag on Haregrove, going by him for the second out, but Blunt will score basically on contact, and it's 1-0 for St. Paul on the squeeze.
Number 4, Jeremy Mayo.
And here's Jeremy Mayo. So 2 away. Haregrove picks up his 4th RBI of the year. St. Paul opens up the scoring. And Jeremy Mayo, the batter. And Mayo, the pancake batter tonight. And the first pitch, curve, a little high, ball 1. Mayo in game 9. There's guys like Hickmeyer, Manning, Mayo, all limited time with this St. Paul team. 1-0 is swung on and fouled away outside of the ballpark. And it's 1-1. And they are replacements for Willie Cabrera, Ole Sheldon, Jose Hernandez. Don't forget Adam Frost is hurt, done for the year. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jeremy Mayo. 1 in and 2 out here in the second, the 1-1. Fastball is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 to Mayo. Pitch. Fastball swung on, wrapped out towards short, step to his right. Mazzola up with it, low throw behind the bag, but stretching and digging it out is Skoma, and that's it for the Saints here in the top of the second. They get a run. They do so on a leadoff double by Donald Blunt. Then they played small ball to get him in, and they squeezed him home. They don't leave anybody after 1.5. St. Paul 1, Winnipeg no score. TSN 1290.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Do you know where all your food comes from? Eating local is easy. At the Carver's Knife, all of the meat they sell comes from local Manitoba meat producers. Tender, aged beef, quality pork, and chicken. The Carver's Knife offers the finest meat products Manitoba has to offer. Because quality matters. It has to be the Carver's Knife. Supporting local farmers. 1530 Regent Avenue West and 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Bottom of inning number 2, Ryan Skoma, Ray Sadler, and Josh Mazzola do up against Billy Soule. 1-0 St. Paul in a squeeze play that scored the game's lone run in the top half of this second inning. And Skoma, 2 for 5 last night, couple of doubles. First pitch is in there for a strike. Ryan batting .349. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And the .349 is close to Abel Nieves, who leads the league in batting right now. The 1-1 swung on. That's lined to center field. Hinkmeyer is there, though. He comes in and a step to his left. Makes the catch for the first out. 1 down for Ray Sadler. Skoma came in 5 points back of Abel Nieves. So a batting title is still in play. And Skoma is tied with Nick Van Stratton of Sioux Falls at .349. They're both 5 back of Abel Nieves of Wichita. Here's Ray. On a 6-game hitting streak. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. Let's play some trivia here. The trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Specializing in spacious executive suites. Sadler hitting .273 on the year. And based on a 3 for 5 night last night, 1-1. Swung on and popped up, but it will drift in toward the seats, in behind the Saints' first base dugout. And the count should be a ball and 2 strikes. Anyway, Sadler now batting .310 as a Goldeye in this his 56th game. 1-2 pitch is down and away. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch swung on, chopper left side foul. Bill will be, and we'll get back to trivia in just a second. The die might be cast here already. I talked about MVP being Josh Mazzola. I also gave real serious consideration to Luis Allen. So I think either one of those 2 guys, you would be safe. Pitch is swung on and ripped high and deep to left. Blunt back to the track. He'll look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. Ray has hit the river in downtown. And he'll make the turn at third for his 20th of the year to tie it at 1. Baby! And Sadler with RBI number 69. And Josh Mazzola, the batter. Anyway, I was about to say that Ray can get probably some MVP consideration on the team as well as he hits his 20th out of the ballpark to tie it at 1. First pitch to Mazzola is low for ball 1. And with that home run, Sadler extends a hitting streak to 7 straight. 1-0. Swung on. That's lined to center field. Hinkemeyer going back, and he'll turn his numbers and reach up and make the catch. At least 3/4 of the way back on that line drive. And retire Josh Mazzola for the second out. A couple of hard-hit balls by Winnipeg out to center field, and one that left the field. And here's Casey Harther. So there's some consideration. I believe on Monday they will make the announcement for the team MVP at Fan Appreciation Night here at the ballpark. First pitch to Harther's in there for a strike. Back to trivia. And again, brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Pitches outside 1-1. Contest open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. The prize tonight is a Goldeyes travel mug. 1-1. Breaking ball and lined over third off the glove of Haregrove and down the left field line. And Harther has a hard hit line drive single. Leaping was Haregrove, and he got a piece of it, not all of it, couldn't squeeze it, and it trickled back in behind him at third base. And the Goldeyes have 2 hard hit balls that are hits and recorded as hits in this second inning, but everything they've hit off Billy Soule in the bottom of the second has been scorched. And Luis Allen, the batter. So the prize is a travel mug, and you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. We're tied at 1 here. The pitch is a little bit low to Allen, ball 1. And, of course, you'll be automatically entered for the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis. And the draw drum is somewhere in the office here, the 1-0. Swung on, line to that curveball, out toward left. That'll drop for a base hit. Taken on a hop by Donald Blunt, and the Goldeyes have strung back-to-back singles together after Sadler homers to tie it. And with 2 away, there's runners at first and second for Phelan Lantini. And the number to call if you think you know the answer tonight is 204-780-1290. And the question is this. With 17 wins in the month of August and 4 games remaining on the regular season schedule, the Goldeyes do have a chance to get to 19 wins in August. Pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes. I want to know how many times the franchise has won 20 or more games in August. 1-0. Swung on, hit to center field, and Hinkemeyer will come in and make the catch on that. So the Goldeyes have a chance to get to 19 wins in August if they win tonight and tomorrow. They cannot get to 20, but I want to know how many times the franchise has won 20 games or more in the month of August. Maybe the most important month of the season. 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer. For the Goldeyes to get a run on 3 hits, and the run came in on Ray Sadler's 20th of the year. A big fly to left. Winnipeg strands 2. We go to the third, tied at 1 on TSN 1290.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the Unfee and Cambrian Credit Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union. Building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam. Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the top of the third inning. Still looking for a winner on trivia. Andy Hickmeyer, Dan Kezrowski, Brandon Tripp for St. Paul in the top of the third in a 1-1 tie. Glad to have you along tonight. And we'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross here in this third inning. Hickmeyer, 2 pitches in, had a single. One of 2 hits for the Saints off of Matt Jackson. First pitch is on the outside edge for strike. Just before we get to the out-of-town scores, I want to tell you that Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for all of southern Manitoba and into central Manitoba. Damaging winds and hail are expected in some areas. And a line drive out towards center field. It's picked up there, and the throw to first base is not in time by Tyler Graham. And now it's going to be Andy Hickmeyer, I think, as he lined the pitch to center field, broke his bat, it dropped, was taken on a hop by Graham. He had a hard time getting out of that box, and I don't know if he popped something, and it allowed Graham to pick up the baseball, throw to first to try to get him on the out at first on a base hit to center field. And Hickmeyer gets there safely, and now is being looked at by the trainer for the Saints and George Samus, the field manager. That was a close play at first base. You don't see that very often. But it was only because Hickmeyer got out of the box so late. And when he did, he was kind of jogging down to the bag and then realized he better hurry up. Second time he's led off an inning with a base hit. So he's aboard in a 1-1 tie. Third hit tonight. The Goldeyes have not got the leadoff guy out in any of the 3 innings thus far. And Dan Kezrowski, his sacrifice that moved Hickmeyer up to second base back in the first. And we've got a winner on trivia. Congratulations. Winner of the answer coming up at the bottom of inning number 7. Jackson back to the mound, and he'll come set with the right-hander. And the first throw goes over to first base. And I don't know that Andy Hickmeyer is going to be doing any stealing here. He looks a little labored. Gets an okay lead, being held on by Skoma. Now gets a secondary lead with another half step. First pitch to Kezrowski is right down the middle for a strike. Again, we have a winner on trivia, winner of the answer coming up at the bottom of 7. To the American Association, we go first tonight on the trip around other leagues, other cities, and the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Laredo looking to end a 5-game losing skid and still be relevant into the long weekend in the South Division race. The 0-1 swung on, and that is ripped to right center field. And right there to close the gap, though, nicely, is Tyler Graham. He'll make the catch as the ball hung up there in that wind for out number 1. And Brandon Tripp, the batter, he drew a walk his first trip. Laredo still trying to be relevant, getting further into this long weekend in that South Division race with Grand Prairie and Amarillo. Laredo leading New Jersey 6-1 in the 5th. Amarillo is ahead of Fargo 1-0 in the third. And the other game of importance, of course, to the Goldeyes specifically, Gary 2, Kansas City no score in the second. Here it's 1-1 in the third. And Jackson will come set. First pitch to Tripp. Swung on and fouled back on top of the roof behind the Goldeyes third base dugout. Strike one. Wichita leading Lincoln 4-0 in the second. Sioux Falls leading Sioux City 1-0 also in the second inning of play. Told you about that one final today in the big leagues, the only afternoon game in baseball today. And Philadelphia beat Chicago 6-5, 0-1. Swung on, ground ball right side. Diving stop by Skoma. He's going to, from his knees, throw to second. And they get Hinkemeyer there for the force out. What a play by Ryan Skoma. That's one of the reasons why I voted for him to be an all-star. Not just what he's done offensively and the batting average, but boy, has he been good defensively. It's a fielder's choice for Brandon Tripp. A diving stop to his right by Skoma off of first, fielded the ball and threw from his knees to get Hinkemeyer at second base. And there's two away for Brian Bergamy. Was hit by a pitch his first trip. First pitch, swung on and lined down the right field line. That's trouble. It's going to get by Lentini. Go off the warning track up against the wall. He tries for second. Here comes the throw. He is going to be safe. Tag was applied late by Mazzola, and Brian Bergamy will have a double. First to third goes Tripp, and now Joey Becker will be the batter.
Number 7, Joey Becker.
And Becker will stand in for the right side. He hit into a double play that ended the first inning when the Goldeyes were in a jam. We're tied at 1 at each team with 4 hits. Again, just a reminder about that weather warning tonight. Severe thunderstorm watch. Southern and central Manitoba. Damaging winds. Large hail possible. Yikes. First pitch, breaking ball is low, ball 1. Joey Becker. National League, Philadelphia beat Chicago today at Wrigley 6-5. B.J. Rosenberg picks up a win. Kevin Gregg the loss. Jonathan Papelbon, the save is 23rd. 1-0. Swung on, wrapped left side foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kevin Franson hit a home run for Philadelphia, his 4th. Anthony Rizzo, his 21st. Nate Shearholtz, his 20th, both for the Cubs. And as I told you, the Phillies rallied from a 5-0 deficit to win. Ryan Sandberg's return to Wrigley. Hall of Fame second baseman with the Cubs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now managing the Phillies when he never got a chance with the Cubs. And time called here by Luis Allen. He'll go out to have a little chat with Matt Jackson. 2 out, 2 on for St. Paul and a 1-1 tie in the third. New York leading Washington 2-1. That's in the 6th. A couple of home runs in that particular game for the Mets. Ike Davis, his 9th. And the only run for Washington, a Wilson Ramos home run, his 9th. Pittsburgh leading St. Louis 4-0. In Pittsburgh tonight, that's a big game for both teams, of course, both chasing that National League Central title. Pittsburgh 4, St. Louis no score in the 5th. The 1-1 is low and outside, 2-1. And Pittsburgh trails St. Louis by 1 game in the Central. Garrett Jones, his 13th. Russell Martin, his 12th. Both homering for Pittsburgh. And St. Louis today acquired Canadian John Axford from Milwaukee. 2-1 is down and away, 3 balls and 1 strike. Former closer with the Brewers. He was 6-7 with a 4.45 ERA this year. Atlanta on a home run by Freddie Freeman is 17th. Leads Miami 2-1 in the third. Just underway Cincy at Colorado. Coming up at 8:40 tonight, San Francisco at Arizona. 3-1. Swung on and lined right back up the middle for a base hit. In to score is going to be Tripp, and the ball got by Graham, and Burgamy will score no problem. Graham then picks it up, fires it back to the infield, and Joey Becker has a 2-run single here to make it 3-1 St. Paul.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9, Donald Blunt.
And Donald Blunt, the batter. And Blunt steps in from the right-hand side. So a little two-out lightning here for St. Paul. RBI 39 and 40 for Joey Becker, and they lead it by 2 at 3-1. Tim Lincecum for San Francisco tonight as they're down in Phoenix against Randall Delgado. 9-10 tonight, San Diego against Los Angeles. And the first pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Interleague play tonight. The Angels are in Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. No score in the second. American League in the fifth. It's the Yankees leading Baltimore 5-4. Couple of home runs for the Bronx Bombers. The 0-1 swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Alfonso Soriano's hit his 12th since being reacquired by the Yankees from the Chicago Cubs. And Ichiro has his 7th. Danny Valencia, his 6th for the former Twin, now playing for Baltimore. And the Orioles were busy today. They acquired Michael Morse from Seattle. 0-2 is a breaking ball outside, and Blunt lays off of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Morse, a .226 average, 13 homers, 27 RBI this year for the Mariners. The perpetually disappointing Mariners. Toronto 3, Kansas City no score in the 6th. Detroit just kind of cruising along, leading Cleveland 5-1 in the 4th. 1-2, breaking ball down and away, 2-2. And the Cleveland Indians acquired former Twin Jason Kubel from Arizona today. Kubel, a .220 average, 5 homers, 32 driven in the final year of a 2-year, $16 million deal. Based on those numbers, he's not going to get $8 million a year next year, I can tell you that. Pitch is low, 3-2. 4th inning, Boston 1. Chicago no score. And that's Chicago, the White Sox. 2nd no score, Texas and Minnesota. 2nd no score, Houston and Seattle. Coming up 9:05 tonight, Tampa at Oakland. That'll be a good game. Tell you why as well. 3-2, run on the move, pitch is swung on, bounce left side, foul. Because Tampa, of course, still fighting for a East Division title and a wild card spot. Oakland doing the same, but over in the West. And it's David Price, 8-5 for the Rays tonight. Jared Parker, 10-6 for the A's. The Rays versus the A's in Oakland. Jackson comes set, the 3-2. Run on the move, pitch is swung on, hit to center field. Coming in hard is going to be Graham. And Mazzola will get back there to take it on a hop as it drops between the shortstop going back and the center fielder coming in. And Donald Blunt has his 2nd hit of the night. And it's 3 straight hits for St. Paul, who lead it 3-1 here in the 3rd inning. And we're done on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of Kerry. Here's Chris Manning, the DH. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Well, St. Paul just will not go away this week. And Jackson comes set. First pitch. Breaking ball bounced out towards short. Mazzola picks it up, and he goes the easy route and leads Ramon nicely at 2nd with a throw there. A fielder's choice. First pitch swinging by Manning. And St. Paul is done, but not before they get 2 runs. And they do so on 4 hits, no errors, and they'll leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. St. Paul 3, Winnipeg 1, TSN 1290.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Bottom three, we welcome you back. 3-1 St. Paul in front. They've had a defensive change. Andy Hagemeyer will go from center to right field here in this third inning. And Brandon Tripp will go to right, or from right to center. And the first pitch to Tyler Graham is ball one. It's Graham, Ramon, and DeCaster. The pitch swung on, bounced out towards short. Becker up with it, shuffles and throws a little bit high. Bang, bang play, but they get Graham for out number one here in the bottom of three. And now Amos Ramon up against Billy Soul. So obviously Hagemeyer can stay in the game, but just they don't want him covering as much ground as you would as a center fielder. So Tripp goes from right to center, and Hagemeyer goes from center to right. Here's Amos, 0 for 1 tonight, 3-1 St. Paul. First pitch is outside, ball one. Saints on the Culligan in-game line score, leading 3-1, 3 runs, 6 hits. And the pitch is inside, 2-0, and the Goldeyes are run on 4 hits. Two-0, swung on and fouled away back onto Pioneer Avenue. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to Amos Ramon, batting .268 in the year, 8 homers and 50 driven in. 2-1 is low, 3-1. Amos is 3 for 8 in the series, couple of RBI. The 3-1 swung on and fell back. He had a real good cut at that 86-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch is outside, ball 4. And Ramon will draw a 1-out walk. First walk issued by Billy Soul tonight. And Sherundle DeCaster, the batter. And Sherundle 0 for 1 tonight. He bounced into a 6-4 3-inning-ending double play in the first. Wind is blowing from right to left tonight. And Soul will come set. First pitch is inside, ball 1. We're in the bottom of 3 on a nice night here in the city, but again, Environment Canada has said we're going to get some nasty weather tonight, so prepare. 1-0. Swung on, that's hit high, but not very deep. Tripp back now in and a step to his right or left. He'll make the catch. DeCaster's out number 2. 2 away for Ryan Skoma. And Skoma stands in from the left side. Here comes George Samus. And Samus is not only the field manager, but he's acting pitching coach this weekend as well. And now he's going to make some changes here. And now they're going to move Andy Hinkemeyer from right to left. And Donald Blunt from left to right. And I don't know if this just will be for Ryan Skoma, but obviously he wants to be able. This is my thought on what George is thinking. He wants to be able to have a little more range for a hard-hitting left-handed batter that will pull to right occasionally, and the get up and go of Donald Blunt than the not so much right now of Andy Hinkemeyer because of Hinkemeyer's, I guess, sore hammy, ankle, knee, whatever it is. Never seen that before. First pitch is swung on and lifted out toward left, and there is Hinkemeyer. It's really hit right at him, and he'll make the catch in left. Maybe George Samus wanted Hinkemeyer to make the catch, and he's just outsmarted all of us. Goldeyes are done in the bottom of the third. No runs, no hits, one left. We'll go to the fourth, 3-1 in favor of St. Paul, TSN 1290.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now, back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
3-1 St. Paul in front. They go back to work offensively here as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Trevor Haregrove, Jeremy Mayo, and Andy Hinkemeyer. 8, 9, and 1. St. Paul. Matt Jackson works into his fourth. And the pitch is swung on, bounce right side. Moen is up with it, and he throws over to first. Haregrove is out number one on one pitch. And that is his first at bat here tonight because he had a sacrifice squeeze play that scored the first run of the game back in the second. And Jeremy Mayo will step in from the right-hand side. And Mayo 0 for 1. As the helicopter goes over top of us. And the first pitch to Mayo. Fans have been on him all week. First pitch in there for a strike. He's the pancake batter. And if he strikes out, everybody gets free pancakes from the original Pancake House. The pitch, breaking ball is in there for a strike. Nothing in two. There you go. Nothing in two here to Jeremy Mayo. And the breaking ball is a half a swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, says home plate umpire Pat McLaughlin. And Mayo wins free flapjacks for everybody in the ballpark tonight. First strikeout of the night for Matt Jackson. That first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, one strike, and you're out. Here's Andy Hinkemeyer, who is 2 for 2 tonight. But on the last time that he got up, he had a base hit in the third. He may have tweaked something, and he almost got thrown out when the ball landed in center field on a throw to first. First pitch is swung on, fouled back, and it bounces back down toward the screen and plops down to the second row for a fan to grab like an apple off a tree. Strike number 1. And then they moved him from center to right. Well, then when Skoma stepped up, because they didn't want him covering as much ground with maybe that possible injury, the 0-1. Swung on a chopper back up the middle. Waiting for it is Mazzola. Fields it back in behind the bag at second and throws Hinkemeyer out for the first time tonight. They moved Hinkemeyer from right to left, only for Ryan Skoma, who they thought was going to pull, who went the other way, basically right into the glove of Hinkemeyer for the last out of the third. Well, for the first time here tonight, top of the fourth, Saints go 1-2-3. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 is the score for St. Paul on TSN 1290.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk.
Raj, I'd love to get internet for the cottage, but...
Well, with Rogers Wireless Internet, you can get fast Wi-Fi for all your devices, even dockside.
But my wife worries I'll do more work and less play.
So download a romantic movie, watch it under the stars.
Sorry, is that work or play?
Right now, get a Rocket Mobile hotspot for $0 on select 2-year plans and take Wi-Fi wherever you go. See store for details.
Start saving today with Rogers on the network with province-wide coverage.
Salisbury House is giving Goldeyes fans a Winnie dog during the Win-A-Winnie when the Goldeyes Win promotion. When the Goldeyes win at Shaw Park, bring your ticket down to any of the 7 Sal's Express locations and redeem it for a free Winnie dog with the purchase of an order of French fries all season long. You have 1 whole week to redeem your ticket, so don't snub the stub. When the Goldeyes win a home game, you win a Winnie.
Go, fish, go!
Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Safer Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Safer Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Safer Agencies for details. 694-6787.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Kansas City's on the board. It's Gary 2, KC 1, end of 3. First pitch is outside, ball 1 to Ray Sadler, who's accounted for the Goldeyes' lone run tonight. Sadler, Mazzola, and Harther, the DH, against Billy Soule. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. I don't know. This place is kind of filled up here a little bit tonight to the point where we might be at 6. Maybe a good walk-up tonight. As we've had for all 4 nights of this series, the 2-0 is in there for a strike, 2-1. Sadler extended a hitting streak to 7 straight with a home run in the second to account for Winnipeg's lone run. They trail by 2 to the Goldeyes, though, 3-1. The 2-1 is low from Soule, 3-1. Gary 2, Kansas City 1, end of 3. On the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of Kerry. Sadler hit his 20th of the year, RBI number 69. From the full wind, the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, and that is wrapped out towards short. Step to his right, back into pickup by Becker. Low throw to first, but dug out nicely by Bergamy. The other's one down. And Josh Mazzola, the batter. We're in the bottom of the fourth. You know, interesting last night. What is the probability of the Goldeyes having what happened to them happen? Well, not very often it's happened this year. Of course, when it does, it really gets magnified, especially when you're, on for a playoff spot. First pitch is high, ball 1. But prior to last night, the St. Paul Saints had just 1 victory when trailing after 7. 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. And that's the fewest in the league. And now after that win last night, where they scored twice in the ninth and that home run by Bergamy, the 2-0. Swung on, ground ball, back up the middle to his right. It's picked up by the second baseman, Kazrowski, and a long throw from the shortstop side of second to get Mazzola for out number 2. So they put a shift on for Mazzola, bringing the second baseman from the right side of the infield pretty much on the shortstop side of second, and that's exactly where Mazzola hit it, 2 away. And Casey Harther, the batter, he's 1 for 1. Boy, George Samus is pulling out the spray chart here tonight, the shift, the defensive shifting mid-inning, and the first pitch to Harther in there for a strike. 0-1. Swung on, wrapped left side, foul. 0-2. Just to get back to this, with last night's victory, when the Saints were trailing after 7, they're now 2-38. 0-2. Swung on, wrapped out towards short. Should end the inning. Becker up with it. And a throw to first, and it does. And we have 4 in the books. Goldeyes go 1, 2, 3. 5 straight retired by Billy Soul. On to the 5th, 3-1 Saints, TSN 1290.
We all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but it sure grows in our branches. At Steinbach Credit Union, you get a great interest rate on any of our savings accounts, right from $1. That's right, no minimum balance here. Add to that a complete range of financial products in our unparalleled service, and that could put a smile on anyone's face. So switch to SCU today and laugh all the way from the bank. Steinbach Credit Union, taking care of the world's most important money, yours.
What should we bring to the lake for dinner tonight?
Something easy that we can throw in the cooler.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Pick up a frozen Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast from your neighborhood Safeway store. Throw it in the cooler, and by the time you get to the lake, it's barbecue ready. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Yep. There's lots of storage reality stuff on TV these days, but in Winnipeg, real people prefer real storage at Storageville. Why? 2 super convenient locations, both with really easy access to your locker. It's absolutely secure and always pristine clean. Learn more about Storageville's many wow factors at storageville.ca and sign up for upcoming auction alerts. Never know what treasures you might find. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores.
Yep.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of the 5th inning. Dan Kazrowski will lead it off, followed by Brandon Tripp and Brian Bergamy here for the Saints, who lead it 3-1 through 4. And Matt Jackson will work into his 5th inning. 2 teams swapping singletons in the 2nd. The Saints getting 2 in the 3rd. And that's the difference here tonight. Tomorrow, Jason Jarvis for the Goldeyes versus Danny Gutierrez. And the first of a 3-game series to close out the regular season between Winnipeg and Fargo. Here's Kazrowski, 0 for 1 with a sacrifice tonight. And Kazrowski will step in from the right-hand side. They have not provided me with an attendance here tonight. So we might be able to, for the first time in a while, play Guess the Attendance. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. And because it's my game, I go first. And the 0-1. Breaking ball bounced out to third. A step to his right, backhanded pickup, but DeCaster, and he will throw across to get Kazrowski. Nice play by DeCaster. 1 down. And Brandon Tripp, the batter, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
The center fielder number 12, Brandon Tripp.
Well, I just got a text. It was the attendance. I had to look, too, you know. Oh, I don't know. I would have said somewhere just around 6. I said 55, but the place is filled in a little bit, so. First pitch is swung on and fouled away by Brandon Tripp, left side for strike 1. So, okay, I know it. You don't, so if you want to play guess the attendance, fire away. Okay? We're not going to do this all night. It's kind of like the guy with the ShamWow there. We can't do this all day. You know, by now, the 0-1. Swung on, lifted out toward left, pretty well hit, way back, and it is gone into the jet stream. Brandon Tripp hits his 19th of the year. RBI number 75, and St. Paul adds on. It's 4-1 Saints. A one-out solo shot the other way by Tripp. And that was a line drive home run. First homer for the Saints tonight. And they lead it 4-1. And Brian Burgamy, the batter, 1 for 1. Hit by a pitch and a run scored. And the Goldeyes will get some people up in the bullpen. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. What's that guy's name? Vince? The ShamWow guy, Vince? The 0-1. And a breaking ball low and inside, 1-1. And then he was peddling the sticky. 2-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Anyway, we can't do the attendance all day, so if you're interested, we can play guess the attendance, radio guide, goldeyes.com, and we'll see who is closest. Pitch is swung on, and a comebacker right back up the middle off the glove of Mazzola, and he'll grab it in center field. Hard hit ball there by Burgamy, and he'll have no play, Will Mazzola. So Burgamy will have his second hit tonight. And Joey Becker, the batter. We're in the 5th, 4-1 St. Paul. The Goldeyes have a right-hander throwing in the bullpen. And it looks like Taylor Suet. And that's who it is. Here comes Jamie Vermillier. And the pitching coach will have a little mound meeting here in this 5th inning as Joey Becker steps in. 1 in, 1 on, 1 out. We'll go to the end of the inning here for guess the attendance. And really all it is about pride, because I don't have anything to give you. I guess maybe, you know, the stapler from my desk downstairs, or a couple of used coffee cups, but other than that, it's just a pride thing tonight. Mound meeting's over. Suet continues to throw in the bullpen. 4-1 St. Paul. We're in the 5th. And Becker steps in from the right-hand side. He's hitting to a double play tonight. First pitch is swung on, lifted out toward right center field. On the run, Lentini. Look out, guys. And they just about collide. Lentini makes the catch. Tyler Graham peeled away at the last second. Boy, that looked close for a collision in the gap. And the out is recorded on the catch by Lentini for out number 2. And just peeling back away and back in behind him was Tyler Graham at the last second. And Donald Blunt, the batter, he's 2 for 2. A double, a run scored, and a single his last trip. Jackson will come set. First pitch is a slider that's outside, ball 1. I would think that if Jackson can get out of the inning right now against Blunt, he probably starts the 6th. Long pause, 1-0 is just outside. 2 balls and no strikes. 4-1 St. Paul. Blunt is 7 for 15 in the series. The 2-0 pitch is inside, 3-0. You know, I guess you could look at Donald Blunt and say a testament to a guy that is getting a chance to play, and what do you do with that opportunity? Because the last few years he's been really a bench guy. The 3-0 is in there for a strike. He takes all the way. For Donald Blunt here this year, let's just talk this year. This is game number 27, but he's been with the Saints all season. All season. Going back to training camp, but he's only appeared in 27 games. 3-1, swung on and fouled back, and it's 3-2. Yet, when you look, he's 2 for 2 tonight, 7 for 15 in this series. And just looking back at the last 2 weeks against the Goldeyes, Donald Blunt's hitting .333 against Winnipeg, 2 home runs and 7 driven in 6 games prior to this one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, runner on the move, pitch is bounced out toward third, step to his right again by DeCastro behind the bag. A one-hop throw to first is in time. And a nice play there by Skoma again to make sure he got it into the glove. Saints add on, though. They get a run on 2 hits. The run came in on a Brandon Tripp homer in this 5th, and they will leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll see who wins, gets the attendance when we come back. St. Paul 4, Winnipeg 1, TSN 12-9.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Vicente, what's the right number of servings of veggies a day?
10,000.
So you don't know.
Oh, but I do know. Thousands of delicious Taco Time veggie burritos, bursting with refritos, Mexican rice, fresh lettuce, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and zesty salsa fresca are served every day.
Okay, that does sound delicious, but it doesn't answer my question.
What question?
Why the are you just standing there talking instead of making me one?
Good question.
Taco time. It's veggie burrito time.
Greenwood Inn & Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn & Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Luis Allen will lead it off. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. First pitch from Billy Soul is outside. Ball 1. Allen, Lentini, and Graham against Billy Soul. A 3-run lead for the Saints here. 1-0. He is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Allen, he is 1 for 1 tonight. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Luis Allen, who steps out to tie up his shoe. Double and triple knotting, I think. Actually, a little harder to tie the shoe up with the batting gloves on. You just don't have the dexterity. 2 balls and 1 strike to Luis Allen. Pitch is low, 3-1. Okay, we've had about 6 entries on Guess the Attendance tonight. And the pitch in there for a strike, it's 3-2. And what we did was we took the actual attendance and then took the entry that was closest, 3-2. Swung on, sent down the right field line, foul ball. Still 3-2 to Luis Allen. And congratulations, Donna Daly. The actual attendance, 6,037 tonight. Donna guessed 59.52. She came within 85. That's a season ticket holder right there. Pitch is swung on and bounced off of the glove of Soul out towards second. Kozrowski will field that. And they throw to first base to get Luis Allen. It goes 1, 4, and 3 in the putout. We also had a guess of 59.27. And that was his guess on the Illuminariddans people. Good season ticket holders and fans. First pitch is high. And it's ball 1 to Lentini. And he was 98 away. So congratulations, Donna Daly, tonight. Guess the attendance winner. Pitch is swung on, bounced out toward third. Coming in on that is Haregrove, and he makes a barehanded pickup and a throw to first to get Lentini for out number 2. And you're our guess the attendance winner tonight, Donna. All about pride. And here's Tyler Graham, 1 for 2 tonight, 4-1 St. Paul. That was kind of fun. We'll maybe do that again tomorrow. First pitch is inside, ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. There are 6,037 here tonight. 6,037. Pitch is high and tight, 2-0. Your Winnipeg Goldeyes, thank you. Two balls and no strikes to Graham. And that's a pitch in there for a strike. Boy, Billy Soul with a 7 ERA coming in, almost 8, is doing a pretty good job of dealing here tonight. The 2-1 pitch is high and tight, 3-1. Clouds have rolled in. 2 away in the 5th inning, 4-1 St. Paul. By the way, Hinkemeyer is back out in right field after a little stint in left. 3-1 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 3-2. A little bit of groaning from the grandstand umpires on that one. 3-2. Swung on, bounced along the third base line, but they say it's a foul ball. It went off of Tyler Graham's instep, or somewhere it bounced inside the batter's box first. It stayed true along the line, went inside the bag at third, but a foul ball, and it's 3-2 to Graham. And the payoff pitch. Breaking ball is high, ball 4. So a 2-out free pass, and here's Amos Ramon, who is 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. On the Culligan in-game line, score brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. 4 runs, 8 hits for St. Paul. A run on 4 hits for Winnipeg. And Billy Soul will come set. First pitch, runner on the move, pitches high, throw down to second, will not be in time. There is number 30 for Tyler Graham in the stolen base department. 30 steals, a nice little round number and milestone for the year. And Amos laid off that pitch. It was high, so ball 1. Soul will come set. The pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes. And for Billy Soul, by the way, that's the second walk that he's issued tonight. We're in the 5th inning, bottom of 4-1 St. Paul. Amos has walked tonight and flown out. 2 balls, no strikes. And Billy Soule will look in, and he'll come set. On the pitch is high and tight. Amos gets out of the way of that, up around his chin. And it's 3-0. Amos has been sitting on 8 home runs for a little while. The next one, if he can get it, is a career high in one season. The 3-0 is in there for a strike as he takes. If he gets to 9, it would be a single season high for Amos in his career. 3 balls, 1 strike, jet stream. And the reason why I mentioned it, the 3-1, is high, ball 4, is there's a jet stream from right to left here tonight. Anyway, the pitch is high, and it's back-to-back walks issued by Billy Soule. It puts 2 on for Sharundle DeCaster, who all of a sudden steps up with a home run in this series already and represents the potential tying run. And DeCaster steps in from the right side. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And Soule will come set. First pitch is a slider down and away, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 1-0. Fastball swung on, hit high, pretty deep to left. Blunt going back at the track, at the wall. You can look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. Sharundle DeCaster with a 3-run bomb to tie it at 4 apiece. His 2nd homer of the series and his 3rd of the year. Make the turn at 3rd and come on down. Reset this baseball game. We're tied at 4. Second home run for a Goldeye tonight. Ray hit one. This one's huge. A 3-run shot with 2 away. And the batter is Ryan Skoma. And DeCaster with RBI 10, 11, and 12. First pitch is outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch is high, 2-0. Skoma 0 for 2 tonight, hitting .349. 3 homers, 45 driven in. The 2-0 swung on and fouled back. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Skoma 4 for 15 in the series. The 2-1 pitch is low, 3 balls and 1 strike. For Billy Soule, he's given up homers 6 and 7 on the year tonight. 3-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. Well, now what the Goldeyes need to do is throw up a 0. Three-2. Low and inside, ball 4. That's the 3rd walk of the inning. 4th walk of the baseball game by Soule. And here comes Ray, who's already homered tonight. And Sadler 1 for 2. A home run and a ground out to short. And the Saints, I believe, will get some people up in the bullpen. And Sadler stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch, slider down and away, ball 1. Right-hander up in the bullpen. And it's number 26. And the 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike, and that's Mackenzie King. Kansas City has tied it at 2 at the end of 5. Kansas City 2, Gary 2, end of 5. Throw over to first and skipping back in safely is Ryan Skoma. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 in, 2 away, 1 on. Soul comes set. The 1-1 is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sadler's hit his 20th home run of the year tonight. And driven in his 69th. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third. 2-hopper, Haregrove will field that. Throws a little bit high to first. It was caught by Bergamy, who got, according to the umpire Darius Gawney, his foot back on the bag before Sadler crossed it. And the inning comes to an end. But not before the Goldeyes scored 3 runs to tie it. They do so on just 1 hit. A 3-run bomb by Sherundle DeCaster. And they will leave 1. We'll go to the 6th. Brand new ball game tied at 4. TSN 1290.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen-free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports, because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
While we go to the 6th inning, Chris Manning, Trevor Haregrove, and Jeremy Mayo, 7, 8, and 9 in the order. For St. Paul, we're tied at 4, and Matt Jackson works into his 6th, although Taylor Seward's still down throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg. First pitch to Manning is 0 for 2, is right down the chute for a strike. Manning's bounced out and hit into a fielder's choice. He is 2 for 11 in the series. Right-handed batter and the designated hitter playing game 8 as a Saint, the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back in behind home plate. And back down below it goes. Strike 2. Ray Sadler, a home run tonight. Sherundle DeCaster, a 3-run home run tonight. Those are the Goldeyes' 4 runs. St. Paul getting 4 as well. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Singles in the 2nd and 5th, and a deuce in the 3rd. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chris Manning. Full wind, 1-2. Is just outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2. Chris Manning. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now this is one of those scenarios Rick Forney was talking about in the pregame show. You know, pitching ahead in the count, but that's not all of it. Not only pitching ahead in the count, but putting guys away when you get 2 strikes on. Here's the payoff. Fastball swung on, lined out to right. Lentini's there. He'll make the catch. And there's 1 down. And Trevor Haregrove, the batter.
The third baseman, number 3, Trevor Haregrove.
Haregrove 0 for 1 tonight with a sacrifice. Does have an RBI as he laid down a bunt but squeezed home Donald Blunt back in the second inning to open up the scoring. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Curve in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Matt Jackson seems to have settled in here a little bit. Pitch. Swung on. Chopper out toward first. Fielded easily by Escoma. Even with the bag. A step to his left. Unassisted play. 2 away. And here is Jeremy Mayo.
The catcher, number 4, Jeremy Mayo.
I heard somebody yell at Jeremy Mayo the other day. They've been on him all week. Hold the onions. And Mayo, the pancake batter here tonight, so fans are coming at him from a couple of different directions on the heckling side. Mayo 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Jeremy Mayo has bounced out and struck out. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Jeremy Mayo, if you're wondering, is from Lubbock, Texas. And last year he was at Texas Tech. Playing baseball, not basketball, of course. We talked about Texas Tech and Bobby Knight last night with John Plevka coming in to get the win for the Saints in relief. 2 innings. The 0-2 is just outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, boy. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Jackson. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. He got him on strikes. Only the second strikeout of the night, and he's got Mayo twice for both of them. Does Matt Jackson. That's a 1-2-3, 6th inning here as the Goldeyes sit down the Saints. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 4. TSN 1290.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park. Do you have a plan to escape winter this year? How about an Air Canada vacations trip with endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water, friendly people, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving? Plan the perfect escape this winter to the Grand Bahia Principe all-inclusive resort with Air Canada Vacations. Direct flight from Winnipeg to Montego Bay, Jamaica all winter long. Start planning your getaway today at aircanadavacations.com.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. We're tied at 4. Tim Debenham is our producer and operator back in our Bell Media studios in South Winnipeg. Brendan McGranahan helping us out on site. Josh Mazzola, Casey Harth at the DH, and Luis Allen hitters 6, 7, and 8. Up here against Billy Soule. Gary has regained the lead in Kansas City. It's the Railcats 3, the T-Bones 2 in the 6th. First pitch to Mazzola is on the outside edge for a strike. Mazzola 0 for 2 tonight. Goldeyes are being out-hit 8-5, but we are tied at 4. Here in the bottom of the 6th, we'll get to Goldeyes this week, but a few finals to pass along as well in the majors. Pitch is high, 1-1. Toronto beat Kansas City in the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. 3-2. Mark Burley the win, 11-7. He's had a good year. 1-1. Swung on and fouled back into the mid of Mayo. It's 1-2 to Mazzola. You could build off Mark Burley's 11-7 year and the innings that he's eaten up. Even though they won't let his dog in the GTA. 1-2. Swung on, bounced left side foul. Of course, he and his wife own a pit bull, and pit bulls are a restricted dog in the Toronto area. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Swung on, bounced out towards short. Becker up with it, shuffles, throws to first, just in time to get Mazzola on a bang-bang. 1 away here in the bottom of 6. And the batter is Casey Harther. A couple of National League finals. Dylan G pitched the Mets to a 3-2 win over Washington. His 10th win. He goes to 10-9. Jordan Zimmerman, the loss, 15-8. The ageless LaTroy Hawkins, his 6th save for the Metropolitans in that one. First pitch is swung on and fouled back off the press box and back down below for a souvenir. Strike 1. Casey Harther. 1 for 2 tonight. The 0-1. Swung on and sent down the right field line in toward the corner. That is a foul ball. Strike 2. And Pittsburgh shut out St. Louis 5-0. Francisco Liriano goes to 15-6 with the win for the Bucks. Shelby Miller dropped to 12-9. And with that win, the Pirates and Cardinals are now tied atop the NL Central. 0-2 is high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One down, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and now 2 down. Strikeout here for Billy Soul, his first of the night, and he got Casey chasing a slider down and away. Again, Gary leading Kansas City 3-2 in the 6th. And Luis Allen will step up and in from the right-hand side. And Luis, 1 for 2 tonight. A single, and then he had another hard-hit ball that went off the glove of Soul. First pitch is low, ball 1. And went right to the second baseman, Kazrowski, to lead off the 5th. Last inning, and it went for a 1-4-3 put out at first of the catcher. 1-0 swung on, and that is hit out to center field, but right there is going to be Brandon Tripp. He'll make the catch, and we have 6 in the books here in downtown with nothing settled yet. Tied at 4, going to the 7th. We'll have a look at Goldeyes this week with 3 more games remaining on the homestand and maybe in the season for the Goldeyes and what's coming up promotionally when we come back on TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. Simplicity Lawn Tractors are known for giving the best cut. Now your friends at Yetmans Limited would like to introduce you to the Simplicity Region EX lawn tractor. The Region EX is designed to bring you more performance, comfort, durability, and value. And best of all, because it's the Simplicity, you're getting the best cut. No one can beat it. So hurry and test drive the Simplicity Region EX today. For a Simplicity dealer near you, contact Yetmans Limited in Winnipeg. Hey, Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Avalon. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
New pitcher for Winnipeg is Mark Hardy. The left-handed starter who was on the inactive list will now make his second relief appearance of the year. That's it for Matt Jackson, who does work 6. And he gives up 8 hits, 4 runs. They're all earned. A walk, 2 strikeouts. He hit a batter, and he gives way to the lefty from British Columbia. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. Mark Hardy's had a good year, just a little bit of arm discomfort this year set him back. And he will face Hinkemeyer, Kezrowski, and Tripp here at the top of the 7th inning. And for Hardy, 6'4", 195, a lefty, 25 years old. First pitch is right down the chute for a strike. And again, pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. So Jackson will get a no decision tonight, but 6 solid innings anyway in a 4-4 tie. And Hardy delivers the 0-1. Breaking ball is inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Second appearance against the Saints this week for Mark Hardy. And for Mark on the year, his 15th appearance of the year. Second out of the bullpen, 6-3 at 3.57 ERA. 80 2/3 innings, only 78 hits. 1-1. Breaking ball outside. 2-1. 32 earned runs, 30 walks, 60 strikeouts, allowed 3 homers, and the opposition batting .259 against him. Two balls and 1 strike to Andy Hinkemeyer, who is 2 for 3 tonight. Pitch is outside, 3-1. Hinkemeyer singles in the 1st and 3rd. And he bounced out to short his last trip. The 3-1. Swung on, and that's fouled back toward the screen, and Allen will run out of room, and that's into the seats for a souvenir. And everybody's okay. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2. And Hardy comes set, and the pitch. Swung on, ground ball sharply hit out towards second. Up with it, those. It rolled right into the mid of Amos, and he'll throw to first base for out number 1. So a good job there by Hardy. He fell behind and then got the out on a ground ball to second, and Amos Ramon. And Dan Kezrowski will be the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice tonight. And Hardy comes set. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. Swung on and fouled to the plate. Rolled between the legs of Luis Allen and back toward the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 here to Kazrowski. There's one away in this 7th inning. One. Swung on and fouled the plate. 1-2. Let's have a look at Goldeyes this week here for Boston Pizza. Come and try Boston Pizza's new Meteor Fall Off the Bone Ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbon, you ain't living. We're tied at 4 in the 7th. Of course, Goldeyes win tonight. It still means something tomorrow for them. Gary is leading Kansas City 3-2 right now. 1-2, way outside, 2-2. Fargo rolls into town tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 4:30 with Around the Association. 5:30 pregame, 6:05 first pitch. Jason Jarvis for Winnipeg, Danny Gutierrez for Fargo. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on, lined out to right field, right at Lentini. He'll make the catch for out number 2. And Brandon Tripp with a home run tonight. A walk and a fielder's choice. Will step up and in. And Brandon Tripp steps in with 2 away in the 7th. Lefty. Hardy comes set. First pitch is just inside. Ball 1. Tomorrow night, of course, 6:05 first pitch. Then on Sunday, it's a 1:35. By the way, tomorrow's our final installment of Around the Association for 2013. Sunday is our final 55 with 40 that leads off our on-air broadcast. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, 1-1. And that goes at noon, 1 o'clock pregame, 1:35 first pitch. Sunday, the game sponsor, Husky Energy, and its 9-inning free gas giveaway, courtesy of Myra Awards from Husky. Pitch is swung on and missed, 1-2. First 2 innings, $25 in free gas, 3 and 4, 50, 5 and 6, 75, 7 and 8, 100, and inning number 9, 500 clams of free gas. And then Monday night in the finale of the regular season, Fan Appreciation Night, post-game fireworks, 1-2. Breaking ball just off the table, 2-2, 7:05 first pitch. We'll be on the air right across the network on Monday night. And the Goldeyes 2013 player card set giveaway to the first 3,000 fans on Monday night. Tickets 5, 7, 12, 14, and $18. Ticketmaster.ca, 855 Goldeye. 2-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup. And Brandon Tripp down on strikes, and that is nice work from Mark Hardy right there. He sits down the Saints 1-2-3 in the top of this 7th inning. After 6.5 in stretch time in my hometown, we invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and stretch them out. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 7 in a 4-4 tie. Goldeyes baseball on the home of the Goldeyes and all things sports in southern Manitoba. TSN 1290.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slap shot north of Winnipeg in sunny Selkirk, Manitoba. Or visit them at selkirkchrysler.com.
The entertainment is live, and it's always free. On Friday and Saturday, South Beach Casino and Resort is the place to be. It all goes down at the Blue Dolphin Lounge, where you can sample their all-new expanded menu. Try the beer and steer special, and tap your toes and swing your hips to all your favorites from country to rock. Stay and play at South Beach Casino and Resort. Like it, love it. Book now and check out their full entertainment lineup. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's Peak of the Market.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. And there is a new pitcher for St. Paul, just like the Goldeyes had in the 7th. This will be Mackenzie King coming into the baseball game. And Mackenzie King started the year with Fargo, was released, and finished the year here with St. Paul, or will. And he takes over for Billy Soule, and Soule will get a no decision. It's Lentini, Graham, and Ramon due up against Mackenzie King in this 4-4 tie. And Lentini 0 for 2 tonight, 3 for 17 in the series. And King, a right-hander, comes set. First pitch, low and inside, ball 1. For Billy Soule tonight, a no decision, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, they're all earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. King comes set, the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and a change of pace. It's 1-1. Now this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. And Mackenzie King, 6'3", 220. Pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. 25 years old, from Blairstown, New Jersey. And King makes his second appearance as a Saint, 36th of the year. Pitch is swung on and wrapped left side. Third baseman to pick it up is Haregrove with a backhand coming in. And he does so and fires across to get Lentini for out number 1. Nice play. Here's Tyler Graham. Yeah, Mackenzie King had 34 appearances with the Red Hawks. He is 3-2 with a 4.04 ERA this year. 64 2/3 innings. Now 65, 62 hits, 29 earned runs, 29 walks, 34 strikeouts, 5 homers allowed, and the opposition batting .249 against him. We'll get to the answer on trivia here in the 7th. First pitch to Graham is outside, ball 1. Tyler Graham 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored tonight. King will come set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Well, our contest trivia question brought to you by Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. 1-1. Swung on and punched out towards center field, but high and not very deep. And right there is Brandon Tripp, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And Amos Renault, the batter. The trivia contest question is brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Our question was this: with 17 wins in the month of August and 4 games remaining on the regular season schedule, including one tonight, first pitch is in there a little high, ball 1. Goldeyes essentially with 2 more August games, tonight and tomorrow, and then 2 September games. They'll have a chance to get to 19 wins in August, which is pretty good. 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Considering the ground they had to make up, at one point they were 7.5 back in the wild card, 8.5 back in their division. And they got to within 1.5 of the wild card. 2-0 is swung on and lifted out toward right field. Toward the line is Hinkemeyer, and he slides and makes the catch for the final out. Nice catch toward the line by the right fielder and Andy Hinkemeyer. And the Goldeyes and Saints are through 7 here with nothing settled. Pick up the story, the answer, all of that when we come back. We'll go to the 8th. Goldeyes go 1, 2, 3, tied at 4. TSN 1290.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian-Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant, open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water, quality products, and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Well, we go to the 8th inning, and Mark Hardy works into his second. We're tied at 4. Brian Bergamy, Joey Becker, and Donald Blunt. It's heart of the order, and Bergamy will turn around and bat from the right side tonight for the first time against this lefty, and Hardy working from the stretch. First pitch is swung on and lifted out toward left field. Right there is Sadler, and he'll make the catch for out number 1 to start the 8th. And Joey Becker, the batter. We're talking about trivia for the Place Louis, and we said with 17 games remaining, or with 17 wins in the month of August and 4 games remaining in the regular season, Goldeyes now have a chance to win a total of 19 games in the final full month of the season. First pitch to Becker. He showed bunt, pulled back, takes a strike, and he starts off at 0-1. We wanted to know, how many times has a Goldeyes team won 20 or more games in the month of August? And congratulations tonight to Steve Wiebe of Altona, Manitoba. He knew the answer to be just once. A 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. The Goldeyes in 1998, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, won 22 games of the 28 they played in August. They were 22-6. And Hardy comes set. The pitch. Breaking ball low, I guess. And Luis Allen wanted to go around the horn. Didn't get the call from home plate umpire Pat McLaughlin. It's a ball and 2 strikes. See if Hardy throws that pitch again. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, bounced out toward third, to his left. DeCaster, quick shuffle and throw. And he gets it there ahead of Joey Becker at first base, 2 away. And the batter is Donald Blunt. In 1998, the Goldeyes won 22 games of the 28 they played in the month of August. It's the only time that the Goldeyes have won 20 or more games in the month of August in their history, and this is year 20. They could get to 19 with a win tonight and tomorrow. But the answer, once. Steve Wiebe of Altona, our winner. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Congratulations, Steve. You pick up a Goldeyes travel mug, and you're also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Donald Blunt tonight, 2 for 3. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Curve in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Goldeyes won 19 games one year in the month of August, and that was in '94, the first year. Under Rick Forney in 2008, they won 18. That's the third highest. Pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate. So they could tie for second with a win tonight and tomorrow. Win tonight makes tomorrow relevant. Still in their playoff aspirations. One ball, two strikes here to Blunt. We're tied at 4. We're in the 8th inning. 2 away. And Hardy will look in to get the sign from Allen. And the lefty will come set. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced left side, and into the Goldeyes dugout, foul. One ball, two strikes. Once doubled and scored, singled and bounced out. One-two pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and he got him on strikes. And for Mark Hardy, another strikeout here. His second, and it's been 6 up, 6 down since he came into the baseball game. We go to the bottom of 8, tied at 4, TSN 1290.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering, not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba chiropractors, making life better.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
I go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Charlotte DeCaster to lead it off. 3-run homer tied it. Then he hit back in the 5th, and that's where we stand, tied at 4. DeCaster, Skoma, and Sadler. Kissick throwing to the bullpen for Winnipeg down the left field line. The Saints go with Mackenzie King for inning number 2. As we move to the bottom of 8, first pitch is a breaking ball that's inside ball 1. They're in the middle of the 7th. It's stretch time in Kansas City. Gary leads 3-2. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is low, 2-0. DeCaster 1 for 3 tonight. And the one hit, a big blow, a 3-run homer in the 5th. Right-hander King comes set, 2-0. Swung on, chopped out toward third, fielded by Haregrove, and he throws across, and there's one down. And the batter is Ryan Skoma, who's 0 for 2 in the walk. And Skoma stands in from the left-hand side. Lined out, flown out, and walked tonight. Wind is still moving pretty good from right to left. Skoma batting .349. First pitch is just outside ball 1. Off speed. Tomorrow, Jason Jarvis versus Danny Gutierrez. 1-0. is on the outside edge for a strike, 1-1. Fargo at home wrapping up a series tonight with Amarillo, and then they open up a series here tomorrow evening. 1-1. Breaking ball is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 away in the inning. Darkness is settled in here on the capital of Manitoba. 9:15 Central Daylight Time. King comes set. 2-1. Is in there for a strike. Boy, it's been slower and slowest that he's thrown Ryan Skoma here. And the count 2-2. And King comes set. The pitch swung on and fouled to the plate. Rolled back toward the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. By the way, Taylor Suet was warming up but didn't come in. I'm told that Taylor Suet is actually not from Australia. His mom is from Australia. He does maintain a residence there, but he really lives in New York. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is inside, 3-2. It's the old miscommunications department here doing the bait and switch again. Okay, they throw something out on a press release and on the roster, so then you believe as it's printed to be true. 3-2, swung on and a ground ball right back up the middle for a base hit. And Ryan Skoma has a 1-out single. And the batter now, Ray Sadler. And then, of course, so you start to broadcast it. Then they realize they made a mistake. They change all that information, send you a text, and tell you that you're wrong. Fortunately, it's not our first rodeo. And we can smell a bait and switch even before it happens. But the true factual information is that Taylor Suet does have, as the throw goes over to first base, and Ryan Skoma dives back in. And the throw got away from Bergamy, but not far enough for Skoma to get back up and try to advance to second. As Ray Sadler steps in from the right side with a homer tonight, he's 1 for 3. Fortunately, Suet does have an Australian connection. First pitch is in there for a strike to Ray, who thought it was a little bit high and backs out. Just thought I'd pass that along, because it was passed along to me earlier. Mackenzie King comes set. The 0-1 is low with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're tied at 4. We're in the bottom of 8. Great crowd again here tonight. Crowds have been excellent all week. 1-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. 7-7, 62, and 6.5 here tonight. Or 6-0, 5-0, I guess. So everything's been over 6,000 all week. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sadler. Josh Mazzola stands on deck. 1-2 pitch is outside, 2-2. Sadler hit his 20th home run of the year tonight. Extended a hitting streak to 7 straight. He's 8 for 15 in the series. 8 for 15 in the series. Runner at first in Skoma, who runs well. There's 1 away in the inning. We're in the bottom of 8, tied at 4. And the pitch. Swung on and fell back to the screen. Bit of a jam job there. And Ray fights it off and stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Field in CIS football play. University of Manitoba Rising, 6
Well, the Bison's football team beat University of Alberta 60-27 tonight, 2-2. Swung on, that's hit high. Depot to left. Donald Blunt at the warning track, and it goes off the top of the wall. They're going to wave in Skoma. Here comes the relay throw, and it gets by the cutoff man. Goes to the third baseman. No throw home. Skoma scores from third on a double by Ray, and Winnipeg has taken a 5-4 lead. Oh, yeah. Sadler with his second extra base hit of the night, and he hits his 70th RBI of the season. An RBI double, and Winnipeg scores. Skoma all the way from first, and they take their first lead of the night at 5-4. And here is Josh Mazzola. And Ray Sadler wasn't very far away from hitting another home run. Knocking down the walls here in downtown Winnipeg is Ray. And Josh Mazzola, the batter. And Mazzola 0 for 3 tonight. So the Goldeyes get a go-ahead run in the bottom of this 8th inning. And Kissick has stopped throwing but is still standing in the bullpen. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. The pitch is high, ball 1. And for the Goldeyes, their 7th hit. And Sadler has 2 of them, and he's now 9 for 16 in the series, the 1-0. Swung on, popped up. Center field, racing in, is Tripp, and he will call off Kazrowski, the second baseman there, and make the catch for out number 2. And Casey Harther, the batter, he's 1 for 3 tonight.
Number 12, Casey Harther.
And Harther steps in from the right side. Arthur had a base hit in the 2nd, bounced out in the 4th, and struck out in the 6th. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike.
I told you, I'm out of it.
0-1 to Casey Arthur, 5-4 Winnipeg. Kissick now throwing to the bullpen again. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. And you wonder, without Patrick Keating up and throwing, if in fact Rick Forney is going to go a different direction tonight in trying to close down a baseball game. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, popped up left side of the infield, and there is third baseman Haregrove. In on the grass, he'll make the catch. And that is it for Winnipeg. But they get a run on 2 hits. The big blow, well, a double off the wall by Ray Sadler to score Ryan Skoma, who had a 1-out single to get on all the way from first. And the Goldeyes, for the 2nd night in a row, will go to the 9th with a lead, see if they can hold it here tonight and make tomorrow really count for something, entering game 1 of a series with Fargo. We'll see when we come back. 5-4 Winnipeg. Make sure you do. TSN 1290.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico!
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico!
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
With all the fancy cuisine out there, sometimes nothing hits the spot better than a classic hamburger. The Pony Corral now featuring their half-pound burgers. The famous Golden Boy and the Jimmy G's Mushroom Burger also now featuring the 1-pound Big Fella. Top it off with a nostalgic Coca-Cola bottle, and you've got the perfect meal. Visit your favorite Pony Corral location and maybe enjoy it on the patio. Classic food, classic times at the Pony Corral. Proudly celebrating 25 years.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba-made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
And the hits just keep on coming on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
Chris Kissick is on to try to close this one down here tonight. It's Manning, Haregrove, and Mayo, hitters 7, 8, and 9. And Winnipeg leads at 5-4 as we go to the 9th. Glad to have you along. That's it for Mark Hardy. 2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He was perfect. Here's Chris Kissick, and the first pitch is a fastball that swung on and fouled away right side and into the seats for strike 1. Manning is 0 for 3 tonight. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And we saw Chris Kissick last night, 1/3 of an inning. And the only batter that he faced, he struck out. So he works on back-to-back nights. The 0-1 swung on and fouled the plate, and it's 0-2. And for Kissick, as this is a save opportunity, he has 1 this year. And he makes his 49th appearance of the year. He's 2-4 with a 2.46 ERA. The 0-2 swung on, bounced left side, foul. We do it again. 44 hits, 51 1/3 innings. 14 earned runs, 8 walks, 52 strikeouts. Opposition batting .227 against him. And he's given up 5 home runs. Manning has bounced out, hit into a fielder's choice, and flown out tonight. Bottom 3 in the order that the Goldeyes are facing. They get a double from Ray Sadler to score Ryan Skoman to break the 4-4 tie in the bottom of 8. 5-4 Winnipeg here in the 9th. The pitch is swung on and fouled the plate by Manning. He stays alive. 0-2. Kissick on to try to close this one tonight. Patrick Keating, who's been the closer all year, with 17 saves, is still in the bullpen. 0-2. Swing and a miss. It was dropped by Allen. He picks it up, steps into a throwing lane, throws down to first to get Manning for out number 1. It's a strikeout and a 2-3 putout. Now the Goldeyes have struck out 5 tonight. That's Kissick's first, and here's Trevor Haregrove. And Haregrove will stand in for the right-hand side. And Haregrove 0 for 2 tonight with a sacrifice on a squeeze play and an RBI. Righty-righty, Kissick from the stretch, first pitch. Fastball is on the outside edge for a strike. On the Culligan in-game line score, brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. 5 runs, 7 hits for Winnipeg, 4 and 8 for St. Paul. The pitch is just inside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And a little bit of unison clapping here. 1-1. Swung on. No, he waited on it. Takes it for a called strike. And it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Haregrove, who's 2 for 11 in the series. And Kissick will come set in the pitch. Swung on, chopped, left side foul. $6,037 here tonight. Goldeyes win tonight. Tomorrow matters. And maybe they could, if Gary loses tonight, make sure Sunday matters too. The pitch swung on and missed. And Trevor Haregrove down on strikes. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Chris Kissick. And there's 2 away in the ninth. The last hope is Jeremy Mayo, who was struck out twice tonight and is 0 for 3. And Mayo, already the pancake batter, struck out to win everybody in the house free flapjacks. And everybody's going to get on Jeremy Mayo here. There you go. By the end of it, his name might be Miracle Whip. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Mayo has bounced out, struck out twice. Kissick will come set. The 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. One ball, one strike. Mayo hitting .346 in game number 9 as a St. Paul Saint. 1-1. Breaking ball is outside, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. Over in front of it, Ramon. Up with it, over to first. And in the infamous words of Jack Buck, we'll see you tomorrow night. Fish win. Fish win. Fish win tonight. And tomorrow still matters to their playoff quest. They come back and beat St. Paul with 4 unanswered runs, 5-4 the final score after trailing 4-1 at one point here this evening. Totals in the postgame show are next after these on TSN 1290.
Did you know that water makes up more than half of your body weight? Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to maintain its temperature, remove waste, and lubricate joints. Culligan's filtered bottled water delivered right to your door is the best choice for hydration.
Call or click today to find out how you can win tickets to a Winnipeg Goldeyes game. We're giving away a pair every week. Just call 204-694-5180 or visit drinkculligan.com. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. Limited time offer. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for details.
Hey, it's Ken, and there's a lot of ground to cover out here on the farm. You got to stay connected. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a two-way radio all through the day. Very mobile as the Kenwood two-way radios that'll keep you talking. Tough, long range, long battery life, and even hands-free. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Moray Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Moray Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Moray. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Vicente, what's the right number of servings of veggies a day?
10,000.
So you don't know.
Oh, but I do know. Thousands of delicious Taco Time veggie burritos, bursting with refritos, Mexican rice, fresh lettuce, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and zesty salsa fresca are served every day.